16 yards. For Alliance, Brandon Alexander was 3 for 6 for 52 yards. Rushing, Caden Davis had 11 rushes for 103 and 1 touchdown. Brandon Alexander had 14 rushes for 37 yards and 1 TD. And Andrew Datz had 2 catches for 32 yards.
So look at the halftime stats there. We'll run through some of the highlights now, some of the key highlights from the first half that have us at a 12-0 lead for Alliance as we go to the screen right now. Thus far, it's been a night of interesting plays. Here's that run from the first quarter, Elmer.
That was third play of the game.
Just a good play.
Just a trap play right up the middle.
And then here's that kick by Holcomb. Great effort, Elmer.
It was a great kick. I mean, under the pressure that he was under to get that away like he did. And then the best part of it, he even got a forward roll out of the thing.
Here's some of the South defense in action. Ethan Fricky been having a great game so far at linebacker, that freshman.
Another bad snap.
Special teams, Elmer, it's been an issue.
Plus the penalties.
It's kind of ruled the first half. Here was Alexander. This was just a grown man's run. I mean, look at that. 6'3", 220 in work.
Yep. But then he scores.
He's a good ball player. He's a really...
You know, it's almost like Alliance has, oh, look at that, how wide open that is. Just didn't get up high enough.
Shavers with the bat down.
This was Shavers here. He made a great play here. Stopped him from rolling to the left.
And then Fricky rolled out there and brought him down. I thought
that was a big turning point in this game. Because they had been up by 3 touchdowns.
I thought that South went into the half getting a bit of momentum with that stop at the end. We'll see if that can. We'll see if that can carry over, though.
It should have given some momentum. Let's see.
We'll see what happens. Second half coming right after this.
The ride to work you've been waiting for is here.
SARTA's Success Express service to the North Canton Industrial Park.
Just hop on the Success Express at the Cornerstone
or Belden Village Transit Center.
And we'll get you to work on time.
At Cintas,
the Hilton Garden Inn,
Fannie Mae,
or Special Pack.
Even if you start as early as 6 a.m.
Visit SARTAonline.com to learn more about the new, fast, affordable way to get to work in the North Canton Industrial Park.
SARTA's Success Express.
We're going to work today. Need a ride?
Put your health into the hands of experts right in your own backyard. Omni is your hometown choice. For more than 25 years, Omni Orthopedics has been treating a full range of orthopedic problems. Omni was voted best of the best in 2019, with another nomination in 2020 for the 6th straight year. And we continue to grow to better serve you with a new Oasis Surgical Center coming soon and Omni Express, our walk-in clinic. Your hometown choice. Now with 3 locations in Canton, Alliance, and Dover to serve you.
Hi, I'm Nick Langenfeld, President and CEO of Friends and Family Credit Union. Whether you visit our main office on Erie Street South, our downtown Massillon location on Federal Avenue, or our Canton office on Whipple Avenue in the Acme Fresh Market store. Our friendly staff is committed to serving all your financial needs. Now more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
The Roadman and JT team up for a lively take on sports. It's a whole new attitude. Afternoons from 3 till 7, weekdays on News Talk 1480 WHBC and online at WHBC.com.
Halftime here at Alliance. Alliance leading by 2 scores at this point. Elmer, as we head into the second half, what does South need to do to flip the script in this game as they warm up?
They got to get a score. Okay, now I know that sounds very trivial, but they need to get something positive here. Now, one of the things that, and I've noticed that they're doing is that they are not controlling the line of scrimmage. They are not controlling the line of scrimmage. Alliance is doing a very, very good job of that, especially on the defensive side of the ball. It's going to be see what South can do here. They're having a hard time running the ball.
They're having a hard time doing a little bit of everything at this point.
They really are.
And
they don't want to punt.
No,
they don't want to punt because they're not very good at it. And
there's just a lot of questions.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, for a team that's 3-0, but this is something we talked about, is that had they been challenged yet in 3 games, they played Aquinas, who doesn't have a win. They played Salem, who has just 1 win, and Minerva, who's winless. Whereas Alliance, on the other hand, played a pretty good Marlington team. They played a pretty decent Bedford team, and they played a West Branch team that's undefeated. You know, so by all accounts, they were going to be the team that, you know, came into this game with a little bit more to prove. You know, even though both had something to prove, they need to get off the losing snide.
You know, John, when we started this, you know, we were out there talking about the game. I said that Alliance has to win this game. For them to have a successful season, they got to win this game.
And here they are.
And, of course, Canton South to have a successful season against somebody with a, you know, but again, if they beat Alliance doesn't have a win.
But I think here's the thing, though, is that South can still manufacture a season coming home because they have 3 wins.
Yeah.
If Alliance doesn't win this game, I mean, I know that they're still going to go into the playoffs, but this game means a lot. I mean, it means a lot to get on, you know, a 1 on the winning side of that column. It means a lot to even back out your season a bit, knowing that, you know, you probably have winnable games the rest of the way.
You know, it's amazing when you win how those injuries that you're getting, you quit getting them.
Yeah.
And those problems that you have in your locker room, you don't have them anymore. It's
winning saves a lot.
Yes, it does. It does.
Well, and I think we were coming up here, and you said that, you know, the issues of there's disciplinary issues, if there's injuries, if there's anything, winning is the one cure-all.
It cures it. It cures it.
Because it's like immediately it just changes it changes the identity.
Even parents are happy with you, and that's hard to do.
I couldn't even imagine, nor would I want to. Zerbrug to do the kick deep here. Spectrum Orthopedics brings you this kickoff. A short kick headed towards the sideline, and it goes out of bounds. So good starting field position. Now, the reason why they've been kicking away all night from deep is because Shamar Blackman has a 76-yard average on kick returns. He is as dangerous as they come.
76 yards.
He has 2 kick returns this year, and they've both gone for scores.
What Sasha should do is let him score and just let them kick to him.
I mean, at this point, that might be their best plan.
Just, you know, defensively, just roll over and let them score, and then you get the ball and say, kick it to the guy deep.
See what kind of adjustments have been made by South at the half.
Both teams. Now they got out of the power eye.
And that's Gavin Moses on first down. Gavin, pretty decent carry. Pick up of about 2.
2 or 3.
Now, he was slated to be the quarterback coming to the year. He got injured, and that's when Poochie Snyder, the freshman, stepped in. Poochie can't even drive yet.
That's not again Poochie. That's the guy with the girlfriend named Smoochie, right?
That's what we said.
Our
hope.
Okay.
Something is what that is.
Trips right. Here goes motion.
Moses, the man in motion. Snyder wants to throw. Has Shamar Blackman. Blackman, pretty dynamic and open field, can make plays and comes up short of the first down. Have they crossed the 50 tonight? I don't know that they necessarily have.
Only Statman can give you that answer.
They crossed the 50, one time? Just one time. So that's been big for them.
Okay.
They've started drives. They haven't finished them, Elmer.
Well, this is 3rd and 1, and the big boy's not in there running the ball.
That's Moses who's back there.
They're coming this way.
Handoff goes to Gavin Moses, and Moses has some open field. And the adjustments at halftime seem to be paying off so far on this opening drive for South. They look like a different team.
So far. Yep. I thought for sure the Chavers kid would be in there for a 3rd and 1. But he wasn't, and they still got it. Good blocking.
Gavin Moses, toting the rock now, entered the game with 10 carries for 65 yards. He's again the deep back here. With Snyder under center, fumbled the snap. Who fell on it? Did Snyder fall back on it? I believe he did. That could have been disastrous.
Yeah. Anytime you turn the ball over, it's disastrous, isn't it?
No, absolutely it is.
I mean,
so yesterday was the day that teams, yesterday I mean by Thursday of this past week, was when teams had to decide if they were playing in the playoffs or not.
oh, really?
Yes.
Did everybody decide to play?
I'm not sure. I know that these two teams are going to be there.
Trap, inside trap.
Third time they've run that play tonight
Yeah.
to Hunter Holcomb, and Holcomb gets back to about the original line of scrimmage, if even that. So third down again. They've had third and longs all night, Elmer. That's not easy, is it?
No, unless you're controlling. You know, third's not a good. Now, if they had a dynamic quarterback, that might be different. You know,
But-
if you have Alliance's quarterback, you have a chance at 3rd and 10. But I'm not saying this kid can't get that done, but
He's a freshman.
he's a freshman.
Freshman versus a senior at Alliance.
All right,
And
they're
Snyder
going
wants to
trips
throw,
left.
wants to go middle.
Nice
That's Shamar
play.
Blackman, and Blackman down near the 20-yard line.
I'll tell you what, he threw that like a senior. That was a good pass.
Stood in there and made the throw, Elmer.
Yes, he
Here's a
did.
look at it. Good mechanics, beautiful ball.
Yeah.
He's got a bright future.
Yeah. Oh, for a freshman? Sure.
That gets lost sometimes when you're in the game. So first down here. Hand off to Gavin Moses. Moses, again, patient, but a flag comes in. And the official threw it right at Hunter Holcomb. Did you see that? The
No,
running back. Hunter got upset that it was thrown right at him, too. Here's that play, though.
This is a play they've been running with a lot of success.
Holding, though. It's going to bring it back. Going to bring it back 10 yards.
Second in what, 20 something?
Well, they could go to
23.
Minerva and convert this, I think. Snyder wants to throw.
Whoa.
Pressure coming, and he goes down. Brandon Alexander, the one who got back there, and a flag is in. I think this might be a face mask, Elmer.
Heck yeah.
They're going to discuss it. They're definitely going to have a talk about it. Not sure if they're going to maybe pick up the flag. Might they pick up the flag? Personal foul. Horse collar. You thought that was just a good play, didn't you?
Yeah. Kid ducked down.
Well, let's see. Alexander comes off the edge. That's him right there. That's close. That's close, Elmer. That's
Well, hey.
Coach, that's close.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know what they probably
Okay.
said.
Oh, I'm sure. You know, like Bob said, it looked like he did grab the shoulder pad.
So 1st and 10, I believe now, from the new spot of the ball. Snyder throws, and
The guy wasn't.
Keel Martin was not ready.
You know, he ran too deep.
Is that a button hook or just a simple out?
That's an out.
Do teams run
Button hook. Button hook. My gosh, that's old.
Do teams
That's
run
just
the
like
button?
that's a curl. A curl.
So
a
people
button
don't
hook.
run the button hook anymore.
Well, they don't call it a button hook.
It's called a curl now.
Curl, or that's what I called it. They probably have a name for it, or if it's South, they said they have different families. That could be a gym.
Did I sound older than you there? Did that
Yes.
happen?
Button hook? Yeah,
Button
that's
hook.
old.
Wow, look at that.
That's old.
That's my best Daryl Royal impersonation. Second down here, toss
here
that
comes the big boy.
Shavers.
Oh, nice
Shavers
tackle.
brought down in the open field.
Nice
Brandon
tackle.
Alexander. That kid is just, it is tough to find a kid that's going to be better than him this year. There's a couple that would come to mind, but Alexander makes this team go, Elmer. See, here he is in the backfield again.
He does it all.
He does. Sold a box of popcorn at halftime.
Yes, he did. I saw him.
Probably sold some Girl Scout cookies.
Maybe. I didn't see that. I saw the popcorn.
Passed out a pizza.
Could have.
Snyder back
Get
to
over
throw.
there.
Man is open.
Oh,
That's
is he
Birch.
open?
Birch
Jesus.
has all type of running room, and Birch picks up the first down. That's a beautiful play inside the 15. What'd they do here, Elmer?
They just flared a guy out there from the backfield, and Alliance had nobody picking him up.
Did they bring, there's a flag that's said to be down here.
I don't think it's a flag as much.
Yeah,
No.
I don't believe that was a flag.
No.
I think that was his beanbag. Here's that play, though.
And there's nobody picks him up.
Next
It's
play,
just almost like a screenplay.
next play for South, they hand to Shavers. Shavers is inside the 10-yard line on the left hash marks and down near the 5. A chance to do some radio play-by-play there because we were in our replay still.
Oh.
So I gave it a radio sense of replay.
That's good.
Said it was over the left hash marks. Well, that wasn't the button hook.
No.
2nd and 4 here.
Give it to the big
That's
boy.
Shavers. Shavers with a full head of steam down to about the 2. That'll be a first down. 1st and goal.
This is going to get interesting now.
They score. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Yeah, that's
Yep.
that. If you look up interesting in the dictionary, that would come
It'd be
up.
under. Okay.
Not if you look up button hook, though.
Button hook. No. Button hook would be an old dictionary.
That's right. Merriam-Webster doesn't even know that. Toss, Shavers. Shavers powers his way in. Touchdown for South. We have a ball game, Coach.
Yep. Yes, we do. Now, will Alliance come back?
That's a good question.
They look down a little bit.
That was a nice drive to start this half. Really nice drive.
Big penalty helped them there.
Yep. Chewed off half of the clock and just really powered it in there at the end.
Okay, now this is what they do best. Kick, he said.
Braden Knoll, the kicker. Knoll, who's also a cross-country star, kicks it through the uprights. All right, we got a ball game here at Alliance. We'll see just how good it can get after this timeout.
Now is new. Altman Immediate Care is now Altman Now Urgent Care. Walk in, get care, and go home. The average turnaround time is less than an hour. Now is new. When your doctor's office is closed and you don't need the ER, choose Altman Now Urgent Care Center. Altman Healthcare providers treat minor injuries and illnesses, such as flu and fever, sprains and strains, upper respiratory infections, and sore throat. Now is new. Now open at Washington Square from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. The new Altman Now Urgent Care. Now is new.
Hi, I'm Nick Langenfeld, President and CEO of Friends and Family Credit Union. Whether you visit our main office on Erie Street South, our downtown Massillon location on Federal Avenue, or our Canton office on Whipple Avenue in the Acme Fresh Market store. Our friendly staff is committed to serving all your financial needs. Now more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
At AltCare, you matter.
When we answer your call or meet with you in person, you are the top priority.
We work with your physician, pharmacy, and over 7,300 other providers. We want to be your trusted resource.
We invest in collaboration, our youth, and our community, which we will continue to serve with gratitude.
Commitment and community were the reasons we started over 30 years ago.
And why we are still here today.
AltCare, where you matter.
And we return back in here to Mount Union Stadium. Alliance now up just 12-7. Elmer, that was an important drive for South.
Oh, there's no question. We talked about they got the ball here in the second half, and they took it down and scored. And, hey, they're only down by 5. You know, And Alliance had a chance in the first half to, be up by 3 touchdowns. But as I mentioned before, we're going to find out what Alliance is made of. They're either a team, like I said, with great potential who's going to finally find themselves, or they're going to be a team that's 0-3 and feeling sorry for themselves.
So Noel will kick this deep. Spectrum Orthopedics brings you this kickoff. See what Alliance can do to respond.
They're a place kicker, too.
Placed it deep, though, here. It was bobbled and now picked up, and a little bit of running room. Fumble. South picks it up. They're going to go in for the score. Cole Birch.
I don't know if you can advance it. Can you advance that?
Cole Birch goes in for the touchdown. South has the lead. Nominee for a rock-solid play of the game here. Fumbled kickoff leads to 6 for South. Wow. This ball game has been flipped on its side. How about this, Elmer? He just coughed it up.
What year is this kid?
The kid who fumbled it there?
Yeah.
Kid is a freshman, Ramir Hawkins, at just 5'6". And then Cole Birch took it in. Rock solid play of the game there, the nominee, and now South, they gonna go for 2 here? They figure they make it a field goal game. You're not sure about that though, are you?
No. Because it doesn't look like Alliance can kick a field goal. I mean, if they didn't kick a field goal down on the 7 with 4th and 7.
Toss, Shavers is in. 2 points added to the scoreboard. South comes out, and in the first 6 minutes of this second half, they go 15 unanswered points.
Let's keep feeding that kid inside the tackles. Don't send them outside, keep them inside.
I think a really interesting note that Coach Reed told us from South this week is he said that we don't want to treat this like it's anything more than just a high school game. He said it's not the Super Bowl, it's not a huge game. We just want to act like, yes, we know we're playing Alliance, we know that a win would be a big deal for us, but at the same time, they wanted to treat it as if it was a game that these kids didn't get too hyped up and too out-psyched for.
Well, it must be working. They're ahead right now.
You know, this is one of the first times we will have 2 drive summaries.
Yeah. Can we just combine them?
No,
Say total of 15 points.
He's giving you 2. He's giving you 2 cards. Too.
Okay, I know.
He's going to give you 53 next. He's going to do 53 card pickup.
All right. Obviously, that kid's off the team now.
You know, actually,
number 3 is back there.
Actually, Coach Whiting spoke highly of him for a freshman, saying he's going to do big things. But sometimes the lights are a bit too bright early on.
Let it go out of bounds.
And this kick goes out of bounds. And coaches are trying to say that Carter Bugara touched it there for Alliance. South coaches are trying to say that, but the legal procedure. 2 scoring drives, Elmer. 2.
All right. The first score was 12 plays, 5 minutes and 34 seconds, a total of 65 yards, a 2-yard run by Trent Shavers. Extra point was good. Alliance 12, Canton South 7. With the pursuing kickoff, Canton South had a fumble recovery and a 19-yard return by Cole Birch and a 2-point conversion good. And now Canton South is up by 15 and Alliance 12. There's 15 points in 30 seconds. We're going to find out, aren't we?
First down here, and keeping on the run is the quarterback in Brandon Alexander. Alexander with a minimal pickup there. What kind of response does Alliance have now, Elmer? This is truly where you're going to see what they're made of.
Yeah. As I said, you know, They're either a team with great potential or they're 0-4 team.
They're going to decide for themselves, too.
Yep. Because South is fired up, there's no question, and they should be.
Second and long, Alexander rolls out, throws downfield, pass batted down.
By Shavers.
Trent Shavers. He is a menace on the football field out there.
Can he get Player of the Week twice in a row?
He's going to be up for nomination. I know that. He's a difference maker, Elmer.
Yes,
Here
he is.
Wow, just got that paw up there. Paw, mitt, whatever you want to call it.
3rd down and 8.
Alexander tried for the hard count. South almost budged. 3rd and 8, though. Alexander back to throw. Steps up, pressure coming. Tries to elude it, trying to get outside. Gets past 1, gets past 2, gets past 3, gets past 4 and 5, and picks up the first down.
That was a fantastic individual effort.
If there's ever been a nominee for a rock-solid play of the game, I'd probably say it's that one.
That was a great individual effort. Holy chamois.
Wow. Just kept breaking tackles. Just kept working. And a handoff now to Caden Davis, which is going nowhere.
This is amazing to me.
What is that?
They're just getting all Shavers again.
Kids everywhere.
Yes, he is. He's destroying them.
2nd and long. Alexander, quick throw, might be behind the line. Is it? It's an incomplete pass. Oh, oh, oh. I do not know about that, Elmer. Yeah, that was just ahead of him.
Yeah.
Just ahead of him. Gavin Moses was there, though, from his defensive back spot. That junior. All right, 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Alliance. They have it near midfield. What play can they make here? Or will Trent Shavers continue to affect the game from his defensive end spot for South? Alexander back to throw, gets it out to Davis, and it's short of him as he had no space to throw it out there. And now all of a sudden, South ahead by 3. This situation looks a lot different, Elmer.
Oh, momentum. We talk about this every week. That momentum has changed at halftime. Yikes. He went from a black game jersey to a white game jersey.
Uncle Mo does not.
He's a fickle guy, that Mo.
He is. He doesn't pick a side entering the night, but he sure picks sides quickly once the night starts. Ugara will kick it here. And again,
what a kick.
Pounds it into the sky. It's going to be a good kick. It's going to leave South with a field to go.
Of 95 yards.
Almost an entire field. We'll take a break. We'll come back, see what South can do. They already lead by 3. Can they add to it? We find out next.
There is something special about our community.
It's a feeling, a spirit, and you can sense it and see it in everyone who lives and works here.
Everyone in our community matters.
You matter.
It's a simple concept.
Yet its message carries a great impact, which we all need to hear.
Every conversation, each Pay It Forward message can have an incredible impact on someone else's life.
It can start with just 2 simple words.
You matter.
You matter.
You matter.
Powerful and playful, delicate and precise, bold and carefree. It's the way your hands, elbows, and shoulders move. At Spectrum Orthopedics, our skilled hand and upper extremity specialists offer custom treatment plans with cutting-edge surgical innovations. Our state-of-the-art building offers in-house MRI, surgical center, and physical therapy center. Spectrum Orthopedics, your leader in orthopedic care. You've got one life to live. Let's get you back to living it.
The ride to work you've been waiting for is here.
SARTA's Success Express service to the North Canton Industrial Park.
Just hop on the Success Express at the Cornerstone
or Belden Village Transit Center.
And we'll get you to work on time.
At Cintas,
the Hilton Garden Inn,
Fannie Mae,
or Special Pack.
Even if you start as early as 6 a.m.
Visit SARTAonline.com to learn more about the new, fast, affordable way to get to work in the North Canton Industrial Park.
SARTA's Success Express.
We're going to work today. Need a ride?
Well, we return back in here to Alliance. South has kind of shocked everyone here to start this half. They scored on a 12-play drive to start the half, and then on a fumble return, and now a quick pass, and almost breaking free was Akil Martin. But a nice pickup on first down.
It was a nice catch.
They had a fumble return on a kickoff that led to their other score. Cole Birch, the one who took it in. He almost broke this tackle. Ovi Jones just got out there that corner. Moves the ball out, though. Out to near the 30. Handoff now. And that's Cole Birch, who rumbles his way through there, and after the play, pushing and shoving, and it continues between Greer and a young man from South, and now multiple flags coming. This has just been a game plagued with stuff like this all evening. A fight happening there. Gavin Stroll, the young man who was initially getting in there, the lineman. Coaches have to come out and separate the teams. Been a sloppy game like that, Elmer.
Yep.
What do you tell kids?
What you got to do is, if you got to sit somebody down, just bring them off the side, say, go sit down for a few plays.
Well, now these officials have time to discuss this and try to figure everything out.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of extra pushing and shoving there. There was.
So I could see them on both
foul
ways.
On Alliance. Personal foul on South.
Offset.
Personal foul on Alliance. So there's 2 personal fouls on Alliance and 1 on South. Meaning that Alliance still is giving up yardage. I think it's for the extra pushing and shoving at the end. It was Marqueo Greer is the young man's name. He goes by Poe, and he just was a little bit too
aggressive.
Intense there. He was. And I'm not sure what was said. I mean, that's not something that really factors into it, but still.
You still got to keep it under control. You're losing. You're losing.
You're on your heels now.
Boy, if South was smart, they'd go deep.
This game has changed in an instant.
Oh.
You think they go deep? That's what you do.
That's what I would do.
Bucci Snyder back to throw. Maybe he wants to go deep. He's looking downfield, throws it downfield, almost intercepted in the hands of Braden Hartsoe, and he couldn't hang on. That Will linebacker out there almost had his first pick of the season. That was almost.
Hit him right in the hands.
I don't think that's where he initially wanted to go with the ball. I think he wanted to go deeper.
He had a one-on-one coverage there. That guy was covered by about 2 or 3 people.
Cole Birch was the one that forced the ball out of the hands of Hartsoe there. I mean, Hartsoe should have caught it. It was in his hands. Shavers now in the backfield. Handoff, though, to Holcomb on the misdirection, and Holcomb just bullies his way through there for about a 4-yard pickup. Brings up a 3rd down again, though. What a unique game this has been tonight. All Alliance in the first half, they were up 12-0 at the half, 12-0 to start the second half, and now they're trailing 15-12 in what's seemingly been about 20 minutes of action here, and South now with a 3rd down. Toss to Shavers. Shavers. 1st down.
Just run that big boy.
He gets stronger, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And you can see the heads of Alliance. Their hands are on their hips. Their heads are down.
They're tired.
They're tired. They're tired mentally.
Yeah.
They're tired mentally. I don't know about physically.
But wouldn't you be tired mentally if you're 0-3 and
sure.
now this is going on?
There's no question about that.
Toss, Shavers. Shavers.
Picked up 4 or 5.
He's just a different level. He is.
Yeah. He's just a big, strong kid.
He is.
He's a good athlete.
But that's what Coach Reed told us. He said he's a workaholic. You can't keep him out of the weight room. And he said normally they only work out like maybe once or twice during the week, and this kid wants to work out sometimes 3-4 times during the week.
Yeah, that's why he's a good one.
Can't keep him out of there.
That's why he's a good one.
And obviously he is getting looks too. I know Youngstown State was on that list. Handoff again here to Shavers. Shavers breaks a tackle, breaks another one, and tries to box his way in there for minimal yardage, but still 3rd and manageable now.
It's not real complex what they're doing right now.
Does it have to be?
No. Nope.
You got a kid that big, sometimes you just got to give him the ball, right?
You just got to keep pounding.
Well, I know we have.
If they score here, I'm not sure Lions can come back.
It's going to be tough.
It's going to be tough on them.
3rd and short. Back to throw is Snyder and out of the reach of Lott. Caleb Lott was out there and he couldn't bring it in.
Almost a great catch.
So 4th down now. Do they go? Do they punt?
No, they go. Oh. What do you do?
37-yard line. Up 15-12. Down 12-0 at the half.
They're better off going for it because the way they've been getting snaps and everything else. There's no guarantee the ball's going to even get back to the kicker.
4th and a long 3 is marked on the scoreboard, but more like 4. Handoff Shavers. Shavers, did he get there? No. He was short by a lot, too.
Yeah, by 2 yards.
Alliance will take back over. Okay. They survived that punt.
Yes, they are. But if you watch, we're starting to run out of time here.
I feel like all night Alliance has had the deep pass and they haven't been able to take advantage.
Well, they drop it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, though. They've had it and they haven't taken advantage.
God, they hit that kid in the end zone. The ball, it was perfect. They dropped it.
1st and 10 for Alliance at their own 36. See what they're able to do here. Alexander and company. Bugara, bottom of your screen, and Coach Whiting, frustrated by something, takes a timeout. All right, with the timeout on the field, and South up 15-12. We will tell you about what's to come after the game, and that is our Altman Hospital Player of the Game. Right now, I would give my nomination to Trent Shavers from South.
I agree.
Should Alexander lead a touchdown drive here, though, it would quickly
he would be back in the running.
It would. It would change the game again.
He would be back in.
But our Altman Hospital Player of the Game after the game during our Sarshone Ford wrap-up. But a lot of time left to go in this one. 1:14 and then an extra quarter as well. Lots can happen in that time, too. A lot can happen in that time. 1st and 10 at their own 36. Alexander wants to throw, wants to go deep downfield. Man is streaking in Bugara, and it's batted down. A 50-50 ball there between Lott and Bugara, and neither of them were able to win that. And well, that's Rico Curry, the young man who's down and grimacing on the field now. That was quite a throw, though, by Alexander to get it downfield like he did.
But He put too much air under it.
You think so?
Yeah, because the kid was beat, and then he made it up the distance.
So 15-12, South ahead. And being tended to on the field is Rico Curry. Young man, the defensive tackle. He's a pretty good one for Alliance. He's a big kid at 6'2" and 285. South is, or Alliance rather, has been hurting this year because they've had so many injuries throughout the season. That's been a big issue for them. That's, you know, still being dealt with right now. Good to see that Rico is up and seems to be walking under his own power. I don't know if he'll need help going off the sideline, but seems to be doing okay. Just in a lot of pain, I would say. Then again, you tweak your knee and you're 6'2" and 285. There's a lot more weight coming down on it than, you know, someone who isn't that size. Reminder, next week we will have Northwest and Fairless from Northwest. That shapes up to be a good game as well. Shapes up to be a really good game, actually. I know our radio crew tonight was at Hoover and Louisville. Stream crew at Maslin Benedictine. Second down. 10 to go. Alexander gives Caden Davis. Caden Davis running with a head of steam. Breaks a tackle, tries to break another one, and then he's gang tackled by South. Both teams have been playing through the whistle tonight and then some. What are you thinking, Elmer?
This kid shows good speed.
I feel like Alliance, I feel like South has made the most of their opportunities, and I don't know that Alliance has done the same.
Oh, no. No, I agree with you 100%.
And that's something that was a big thing for Coach Whiting coming into the week, that they had a lot of missed opportunities. They're 0-3. Back to throw over the head of Hawkins, just too hot on that pass.